Hopefully no one comes out that door. They're going to get wet. I'm just going to paste the whole wall and then see what happens. It's going to get messy. It's never perfect, but it's glue, wheat paste and PVA glue and water. And then you just get it in all the cracks and into the wall. And then hopefully when the paper goes on, you can push it into the cracks and it stays on. But yeah, it's never perfect, but that's part of the work. All my work is collaging, really, even on Photoshop, painting, everything. It's just like layers. So pasting it onto the wall is a similar thing. And yeah, it's better to keep other people's work there. Yeah, when I was little, but also at art school, kind of like when you learn in Photoshop and layering, and it's the same thing, digitally collaging something as physically. It's just working out what looks good in a certain space with the images you want to use. It's going to rain. Yeah, it won't work because the paper gets too wet and it just falls apart. But just keep doing it until it stops. Yes, it's not going to be good. If it rains, then it will get windy and then it will just fall down. The thing is, once you start, and if the paper rips and stuff, it's fun. But yeah, it's all an experiment as well. When you're doing it on the wall, loads of things can go wrong. So you have to be open to sort of changing the idea as it goes. I did one a few weeks ago that was about 4 or 5 sheets high. So it was the height of this whole pole, but it's not easy to do. But the main thing is just getting the paste on, and then I can do the rest once it's done. But at this stage, everyone thinks you're a window cleaner or just cleaning the wall.
That's what I was about to say. You just painted the wall.
So you can get away with quite a lot because it's cleaning the wall until the artwork goes up. And then if you get caught putting the artwork up, you're just taking it down. So you can get away with it.
What is your hat to not get caught?
Do it at 4 in the morning and just get lucky, really, and just like know the space where you are, and hopefully you've worked it out so it's not too dodgy. But in general, pasting a bit of paper on the wall, you can get away with more than spray painting because it looks less, because you're basically doing what advertisers do on the street, and they do that as a full-time job.
Have you ever just pretended you're banksing?
No, but people have shouted it out of windows. Early on when I was doing it, I was doing more stencils and stuff. But when you're doing this technique, no one really knows what you're doing, and it's just a bit more weird. But yeah, it's definitely like a technique that I've not perfected, but got better at as the years go on, and bigger. Because I never used to do them this big.
You think they're going to progressively get bigger and bigger and bigger?
Yeah, hopefully. Well, we're going to do a big one in Brighton and try and do a huge one with a crane. So we'll see how that goes. When you see a picture of it, it doesn't look as big as when you're standing right next to it. When you're up the ladder, it definitely feels bigger now on here. It's like 80 GSM, so it's quite thin printer paper. And the thinner the paper, the better it goes on the wall. It does rip. If you paste it on in the wrong way, it rips. Or if the wall is really textured, it rips. So you have to be a bit careful. Changing. I don't know whether to do it or... It's not pissing it down, but that's when things can go wrong because the paper's wet from the rain and then the wind blew it, so it ripped. But it's better to rip it off and then try and redo it. Redo the part that's come off. One, is cheaper to print in black and white, and I like the way the image looks. It looks stronger in black and white. I sometimes put colour with it as well, like little parts, but I like the look of it. It stands out more. So I'm going to try and go up really high now, try and get that last bit there. Basically, once I'm up there, I can't do anything anyway. I'll probably drop the broom a couple of times. And then the head goes on top of that. So imagine I've got to go even higher. I'll try and put that other bit on the side now. Just this bit here, the lower bit. I actually think I forgot to cut that bit out. Yeah, stuff like that's quite easy because the paper just wraps around it. But the only problems are like, if the paper gets wet or it rips, and then once the paper's ripped, it's ripped on that finger there, and you lose that bit. You can't really redo it, but then it all just becomes part of the work. But I've done it before where it's been like 4 in the morning in central London, and suddenly I'm putting up a big sheet and a gust of wind has just ripped it off, and I'm all the way up the ladder, and it just goes completely wrong, and you can't really do anything about it. So it's part of the kind of artwork. Sometimes it goes wrong. Might as well do that last leg bit and then go up. Oh, what happened with that skydiving thing? Oh, didn't he? Why? What, was it set up for him to go? And then he just said no at last minute?
Yeah.
But because the ladder bows in and then it's too close to the wall. If I move it this way and then do that bit first, that'll be alright. Then I'll do this bit first. That should be better, hopefully. See what happens when I'm up there, I guess. It's less dangerous on the ladder, it's just awkward. As long as no one comes out that door. I don't know. Doesn't look right, but it is what it is now. Don't know. Must be right. Something don't look right about it. Just a bit off the face, but it's alright. Yeah, it's better than... I thought I fucked it up. It's alright. It's just hard to explain how difficult that is to do. It's just like when you see it, or if you show someone, they're just like, yeah, little bit's gone wrong, but if you keep pushing it in, it rips more. It's not that bad. It's not just the height, it's the angle of the ladder. Because if you lean back, you're fucked. It's not good. See, that middle bit ripped a bit, but once you're up there, you can't really, if you keep trying to do it, it rips more. So it is what it is. One more bit. This might get a bit drippy where you are. It doesn't look so big in a picture, and then you stand next to it. When you're up the ladder, it's big. Kind of went wrong in bits, but it should dry in and look better when it's dry.
Okay. What does that have? The anti-graffiti stuff over it?
No, it's just like wallpaper paste PVA, so it normally lasts for a long time.
So someone graffitied that pretty much the next day.
Oh, really?
And I actually put them in. It come off with you know, like soap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Pretty much like the next day or two, I was like, oh god. And we've had it on that as well, but got rid of that.
That's just part of the...
Yeah. I mean, at least I won't get up there.
You never know.
If they want to
Good effort to them.
If they want to get up there, yeah, nice.
It's alright. The head didn't match up perfectly, but at least it sort of went well, because sometimes you never know until you do it.